Hello, this is showing you how to plant lettuce seeds in my hydroponic garden that's in my basement. So first of all, you have to have a grow pot, which is that's what this is. It's made out of rock wool, it's called, and they're very cheap to buy. About 12 bucks will get you about 48 of these, I think. Anyway, you put one of these in what's called a net cup, and then you put that in a jar, and that's it. Okay. Now, once you get that in, you pour your nutrient up to this mark on the jar, which covers the bottom, about the bottom 1/8 of the net cup. You pour it in up to there, and then you pour it in over the top of this plug. And then once you got it in there, most of these have a hole in the middle, but just take a Phillips screwdriver, go clear down to the bottom, and run this around like that. Makes a nice big hole in there. Now, what I'm going to plant here to show you, I'll plant 4 of these with Butter Crunch lettuce, which is a green lettuce. This is Butter Crunch. I poured the Butter Crunch in one of these so it's easy to pick up. And these seeds are so little, they're hard to plant with your fingers. But they are easy to plant with a little wooden toothpick. And I'm just going to stick it in there to stick it through and get the end of the toothpick wet. Now that it's wet, and there's the seeds inside, I just go in here and I'll pick up, I think there may be 2 on there, stick it down the hole, I'll rub it around a little bit, make sure they get off. And I have 2 seeds in there. And then this Butter Crunch will germinate in about 2 days. I'll see the little proto leaves come out the top, just barely making it out the top. In 30 days, they'll be about the size of this plant here. This has been harvested. And I might have, here's some that's being picked now. These are 4 I put in here. I've got another 12 back in my, what I call my production gardens. This is where I do my planting and also experiments. I've tried 20 different varieties, and I've settled it down to Butter Crunch for the green lettuce, and that's what is over here. And this is a Merlot. It's a red lettuce, and I'm going to plant one of those, and I'll put these here where I don't have to mark these whether they're red Merlot or green Butter Crunch, because after the first few leaves, it'll tell you which ones they are. The green will be green and the other will have some red on it. So now I'm going to take another one of these, and this time I've got Merlot in here. And these Merlot seeds, I don't know if you can see that or not, they're kind of a white seed, and they make a red plant, or red accents on the plant. The green ones are a black seed. That's one of the big things about them. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. And this Merlot is quite popular in France, and I don't know if you can see the little seeds. These seeds are much like the seeds you see on a dandelion. When they come on the plant, they have a little parasol. And then, of course, the wind's supposed to come along and blow them and spread the seed. And so that's it for my planting in. You can see how hard it is. I can do 8 of these in about 5 minutes. And then I set them under the lights, where the lights are only, and I'll set them back in my 2 production gardens. They're 4 foot long and 2 foot wide, and they got the same kind of light. Anyway, I'll set them to where they'll be about 6-8 inches underneath the light, because when those sprout, the Merlot about 4 days, well, Butter Crunch, as I said, is 2. When they sprout, they got to have that light right away. Otherwise, they go searching for that light and they get leggy, and then the plant isn't any good. So as soon as you plant them, you want to have them right under the light. Don't let them set in the dark or anything. They grow in 40% less time than they do in the ground. And when it says on the package, it says 5 to 7 days for sprouting. Don't believe that. It's 2 to 4. Thank you for watching.